says, begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Burtner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. And Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers in the community since 1955. I am Sean Kroll. Joining me is Keith Myers. And speaking of 1955, Keith, game number 1, Speedway was trying for their first county championships in 1955. Fell 1 run short at 5-4. Now we've got the city championship, Cathedral Irish against Covenant Christian Warriors. This could be an interesting ball game.
Could be a very interesting ball game. Both of them seated very high in this tournament. Cathedral number 1 in this tournament. Covenant Christian number 2. Of course, Covenant Christian had to defeat Chittard to get to the championship game. Cathedral beat a very good Heritage Christian ball game just about a week and a half ago. So a very interesting ball game. Going to see different pitching styles tonight and different aggressive of coaches. Ed Frici has been known to play small ball, but he's got some kids that can really hit the ball. I see that they probably will be running a little bit and make sure that Covenant Christian stays honest.
Yeah, you look, defending city champions Bishop Chittard were defeated on the 5th by Covenant Christian 4-1, and Cathedral beat University 4-0 to get to this spot. I mean, as you look up and down these lineups, just there's jumps off the page to me. Caius Gargett of Cathedral. This young man is hitting .523 on the year, and his slugging, Keith, is 1,000. For those of you that don't know what that means he averages 1 base per at-bat, which is unreal, even at the high school level.
Yeah, I understand how that is. I did that in my career in the 10 years I played. So
you got 1 base?
Yeah, I got 1 base.
And 1 at-bat?
And 1 at-bat.
You got hit?
In the 10 years. So it's interesting. Cathedral comes in this game, and everybody says, well, this won't be a game. This is going to be Cathedral. But, Covenant Christian's played well here, and Coach Stevens has an opportunity to make some noise. And speaking of that, we want to say hello to a guy in Pennsylvania that's watching and listening tonight. He's working on the grounds crew right now.
The Iron Pigs.
The Iron Pigs are at home. They played at 11 o'clock today, so he said, I get to watch the whole entire game tonight. So welcome to him. But good ball game. Should be a lot of fun. Great atmosphere. Nice crowd on hand for game number 1. It looks like the crowd a little slow coming in tonight for game number 2. We'll see how it goes by the end of the night.
Let's take a look at the starting pitchers. First for Covenant Christian on the mound is Ethan Kimmerly. He's 1-2 with a 2.15 ERA, 29.1 innings pitched, 9 earned runs, only 2 walks, which is amazing, 38 strikeouts. The opponents hit 238 off of him and only get on base at a 256 clip. He's going to have a fantastic game tonight to keep Covenant in this game. On the other hand, David Ayers on the bump for the Irish. He's 2-0, has 20 innings pitched, 13 hits, 0 earned runs, 15 Ks. The opponents hit 176 off of him, 256 on base. But the 20 innings pitched, Keith, hasn't started a lot of games, but still has yet to give up any earned runs on the season. This could be a very low-scoring affair if both pitchers come out strong.
Yeah, let's go back to Covenant pitchers first. With only 2 walks in the season, that means he's kept the ball under control because he's faced some good competition in his 2 or 3, 4 ball games that he's thrown. For Cathedral, they just keep on bringing an ace and an ace and an ace. It's that tradition that once you're used to winning, you do not want to be the first one to lose. So it's very interesting. Hitting might be interested in this ball card because the shadows are gone, and you're going to be playing underneath the lights here at about 40 minutes. None of these teams have played underneath the lights today. That could be a determining factor.
It could. Don't think these teams can't score runs because if you look at both of their openers in the city tournament, Covenant Christian scored 20 runs and Cathedral scored 30. So they can actually stick the ball and get those guys moving around the bags. It's going to be a fun game for both squads. Covenant Christian comes in 6-13, 4-5 in conference. Cathedral comes in at 12-3 on the season. Obviously, they are not affiliated in any conference. I think the big thing I see, Keith, is you look at Cathedral. They score 135 runs so far this year, only giving up 48, whereas Covenant, they've scored 110 and they've given up 106. So everything's kind of close to the vest. They've lost 2 in a row. Cathedral's won 4 in a row. They have had some time in between their last games in the city tournament. You got to hope those things, especially if you're Covenant, don't carry over to this game. If you're Coach Stevenson, how do you let them know, hey, we're the number 2 seed. We deserve to be here. Don't let the fact that it's Cathedral scare you in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's the first thing. It's a mind game at first, because the reputation of Cathedral is very evident. So, if you're a Covenant Christian, you go in today, you might have a chip on your shoulder at school thinking, yeah, we're going to get this done. We're going to be the team that gets this done. But it's the matter of how I think the first 2 innings are to tell the tape here, how they come out. They get to hit first, so they get the first swing. How that was, if they put a cricket number on and they play defense, you never know, because we saw last year Cathedral really struggled when they fell behind in their games, and they fell behind very quickly with Chittard. So we'll see how it goes.
And very uncharacteristic last year of Cathedral, which is why I think they want to get back here and get that city championship back. A lot of mental mistakes, errors that you don't normally see a Cathedral Irish team make cost them against Bishop Chittard last year. As you see the squad of Cathedral take the field, what we've got for them, Ben Mazer in left, Carson Johnson in center, and Xander Carnahan in right. Around the horn, you have got Tommy Davey at third, Caius Gargett at short. You've got Griffin Sensabaugh at second, and you have Eli Bennett at first. JT Steiner behind the dish. He's been a starter since he's a freshman. And David Ayers on the mound for Cathedral, and he will face the following lineup for Covenant Christian. Leading off is left fielder Nolan Moore. Hitting second and catching is Nolan Jones. In hitting third, center fielder, their big stick really, Brad Nardi. He's a senior. Their pitcher, Ethan Kimmerly, is hitting fourth. Junior third baseman Jamison Laughlin fifth. Ty Gillespie, junior shortstop, sixth. Jack Anderson, junior first baseman, hitting seventh. Henry Boyce, a freshman second baseman, hitting eighth. And Gavin Tyndall, a senior right fielder, hitting ninth. And something we saw in the previous game, Keith, with Perry Meridian, very top-heavy lineup. It's the same for Covenant Christian. If you can get through those first 5-6 guys, the bottom of the order really needs to make a difference in this ball game if they want a chance to win.
Everybody wants to play in the city championship game, and everybody wants to play on this field. This is going to be a fun game. This game was supposed to be started at 8 o'clock. We're about 8 minutes off, which is not bad at all.
Not too bad. As, again, Nolan Moore, number 24, the left fielder, comes to the plate to face David Ayers. Moore, 228 on the year, but 13 walks and 11 stolen bases, and we are off. Swing and strike, 4, strike 1. Not wasting any time, Keith, going after the first pitch.
Got to swing. Deep, 320 left, 418 center, 405 mid-center, and 302 in right.
Fly ball out to left field. Ben Mazer under it, and it's the first out. That'll bring up Nolan Jones. And here's where the big sticks start coming for Covenant Christian. 417 on the season for Nolan Jones. 10 RBIs. Also 7 stolen bases. If you notice, when we do get a wide shot, the outfielders don't play very deep here because this is the largest yard these kids will play in all year.
Yeah. There are even some college stadiums that are even this big.
That is true. And you see right off the bat, Ayers is throwing strikes. He is, again, another pitcher that goes from the stretch exclusively as that ball is outside. I'm curious to see what his breaking stuff looks like.
Well, missed on that one.
None of the fastballs seem to be so far. 2-1 to count. Here in the top of the first. Again, congratulations to Perry Meridian on winning the Marion County Championship as Nolan Jones runs the count to 3-1. Falcons' first championship in quite a while. Chopper, Gargett has it, throws off balance over to first, and nice stretch by Bennett for the out. Good play on both ends there, Keith.
The yoga lessons come in handy right there.
Stretch, stretch, and stretch. For sure. Bennett seems to be their closer as well, as he leads the team with 3 saves on the season for Cathedral. Brad Nardi, senior.
Seems like you've been here for 12 years.
I know. And he's hitting .481 on the season, right-hander. With that big swing, you'd think, man, he strikes out a lot. No, only 9 strikeouts on the year. He does put the ball in play. He also will put a lick on you in the football field.
Yes, he will.
Playing linebacker.
We don't have a speed gun tonight, but he is throwing hard.
Nardi puts a charge in 1. Going back is Johnson deep in center field, but plenty of room to track it down. And 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. We'll come back with Cathedral's first at-bat.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Back at Victory Field, Cathedral's first time at the dish as they face Ethan Kimmerly. And Keith, I apologize. I didn't give you a chance to do your weather report.
72 degrees, feels like 71. Humidity at 35%. Wind is at the north-northwest at 2 miles an hour. Ooh. And visibility at 10-mile radius.
Hey, you can see, if you can see the flag out there, it is not moving at all.
Just want to let you know at 10 o'clock at my bedtime, 63.
That's good sleeping weather right there.
I'm hoping I'm in home by then. So.
Oh, wow.
While we have this, though, this is a warm-up for us because we have 10 games in store for us coming up this week. We'll talk about that later as the broadcast goes on.
10 for softball, 10 for baseball.
Yeah. Where are you going, Transylvania?
No, I'm headed to Kokomo.
Oh, you didn't get the memo?
All right, Carson Johnson leading off, senior center fielder. Kimmerly starts with a strike. Johnson's in .318 on the season. His on-base percentage, only .500. Pretty good. Some of these numbers are pretty
off the
eye-popping.
chart.
Yeah.
You look at both of these teams and the teams they play. It's incredible the wins that these teams have.
Yes.
Oh, caught the outside corner. That's dancing.
Oh, and 2. Boy, Kimmerly has really improved his pitching from the last time I saw him last year.
Curveball.
Oh, did not get the call. My goodness.
Paint that corner, Mr. Umpire.
Yes. Oh, had him out in front.
Went right back to it, though, Sean.
He did. That was a great pitch by Kimmerly. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes the main man for Cathedral, Caius Gargett. He is senior shortstop, hits .523, on base of .656, slugging of 1,000 like we talked about. 4 homers. Oh, by the way, and 20 stolen bases. He is committed to play in Kentucky.
Lexington.
Yes.
That's right.
Fouls that one out of play.
As they say down there, UK.
He's going to play in the SEC.
See, you could go down there this weekend.
Why do you keep trying to send me to Lexington?
I'm just telling you, man. You didn't get the memo.
I love Lexington.
Good.
I brought good luck to Transy. Women ended up winning the national championship in basketball because I was there.
Hey, in the luxury boxes tonight, Mrs. Myers is entertaining Bill and Jackie Ledlow.
And Bill's jacket could be better.
He's coming out of retirement. He's going to be doing some football this year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mount Vernon?
Uh-huh.
They love him over in McCordsville. Ooh, tried to paint the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Look at how close he stands.
I know. I mean, he dares you to hit you.
It's unreal how close they stand to the plate. Tried the breaking ball again. Fish ain't biting. 2-2 the count. You know, I saved all of my baseballisms for you, Keith.
I appreciate that.
High and outside with the fastball.
If you missed game number 1, Jeff Scott debuted with Indiana SRN. I heard he got a 5-star.
He was excellent.
Yeah.
He was excellent. Well, he's a baseball coach.
He knows the game.
He knows the game.
Oh, nice pit.
Oh, did not get the call. It's a walk. Covenant Christian dugout is saying, "Excuse us, sir, Blue."
Man.
That'll bring up JT Steiner, junior catcher. Only .231 on the year, but drives in runs. He walks a lot.
The green light is on here.
100%. With 20 stolen bases, Gargett is probably as fast as they come.
And you have
in
to
high school.
And you have to hold him 1,001, 1,002, then throw.
You definitely have to pay attention, which takes your attention off the hitter.
He's throwing high.
Yep, 2-0 now.
Bend it back.
First time out of the stretch for Kimberly. Great uniform matchup tonight. There he goes. No shot for Nolan Jones, and Gargett has himself a stolen base.
You got 2 mittens on? Just one.
He's got one. Yeah, the oven mitts. That hurts my soul.
Look at this. Nice jump. Like this slide. Well, oven mitts, I'm going to use mine this weekend.
To what? To
softball when I do my announcing at softball.
Yeah, so you don't hurt your hand?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt my hand.
Gotcha. All right, courtesy runner for Steiner since he is the catcher. And that is number 3. Is that a 3 or no, it's 11. That is, I thought he said Eli Sensabaugh. Looks like it's a number 9. Bennett at the plate now. Eli Bennett. He's a sophomore. 286, but on base at 509 because he walks a lot as well. He's got 2 bombs on the year. And he's got 2 ducks on the pond with 1 out. Kimberly with a stressful inning here in the first.
Got him.
No.
Oh.
The throw is on the third base side of the bag. I think they get him, Keith. Just missed.
Let's look at this again. Oh, close.
Oh, a little flare out into right field. In comes Carnahan. Or excuse me, Tyndall can't get it. That's going to score at least 1. Throw to the cutoff man, and Gargett scores, and it's 1-0 Cathedral. Just a little 2 claps and a Ric Flair out to right field for Eli Bennett. Great effort by Tyndall, but now you got runners at second and third. with one out, and Patrick Mazer coming to the plate.
It's almost like dynamite here. You gave him an opportunity now.
Dude, it's chum to a shark. It really is. You cannot make mistakes against this Cathedral squad. Not that they've made any mistakes, but ooh,
That cleared the bench a little bit.
it did. So Mazer, 283 on the season, 421 on base percentage. He's got 10 RBIs. Looking to add to that with two guys in scoring position here in the bottom of the first. That's a good breaking ball. Ooh, first game, that's a strike. That umpire had a wide zone on the breaking balls in the game number one. Doink. Hit by pitch. And now they're loaded for his counterpart, David Ayers, who is a left-handed hitter. That's huge. Only 250 on the season, but slugging 400. And we got our first mound meeting, trying to settle Kimmerly down here a little bit. What are you telling him, Coach?
Just breathe, relax, get the ball to the plate. Keep working at it. They're going to give you that strike. You gotta believe that.
All right.
And just calm everybody down. I would play in here and play for the double play.
So you would play the corners in, but the middle infield back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hard ground ball could get you out of the inning. And we'll see what happens. You know, Coach Scott didn't seem to think he did very well guessing what was going to happen in game one. Maybe you can break that cycle here in game two. I thought he did fine.
He is a professional. He wins everything.
You're a professional.
No, well, I'm not a perfectionist.
Oh, perfectionist.
Yes.
Got the call there. That was a fastball. Thought that breaking ball to Gargett was in the same spot, but count even at one.
You know, I went to an Indians game the other day, and they had the electronic umpire.
That's the one where if you disagree with the call, you tap your helmet. Is that how it works?
Well, the umpire was told if it was a ball or strike.
When they tested it last year, that if you thought, like, the umpire called it, but if you thought it was a wrong call, you would tap your helmet, and they could check it in like 5 seconds and know if they could reverse it or not, and then they just kept going. So we find out who the home plate umpire is?
Yeah.
Mike Elder, is that who it is?
Yes.
All right. Oh, great breaking ball. Gets him looking.
There's a backward K for you.
So he can get out of the inning with little damage done if he can get out Xander Carnahan. Sophomore right fielder, 308. 16 RBIs, leading this team in this starting lineup.
They've gone deep in their lineup, though. This batter 7.
This is batter 7, but if you can get out with just one run, you are going to thank your lucky stars and get back up and swing the bats. By the way, Xander with a Z, Carnahan. Make sure that's...
See the new lights in the outfield? The new LED lights?
Yeah, they got them everywhere now.
Beautiful.
Cubs have them too. I don't like that they flicker them on a home run, though. Ooh. Big swing there.
Yeah, we experienced LED lighting last night.
You have LED lights?
No, we experienced it last night. Mm-hmm. I'm going to wear my sunglasses next time we do that show.
I had Manfred Mann going through my head all night because I was blinded by the light. Strike 2. Evens the count at 2. Deuce is wild here, Keith. What you got?
I go fastball up high.
Okay. Elevate the cheese right here. Let's see if that's what we get. It was
Curveball.
cheese, and it was smoked, but Tyndall is out there, and he gets out of the inning. Great job working out of a jam by Kimberly. Only gives up one. Go to the top of the second, 1-0.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Top of the second here at Victory Field for the City Championship. Just a reminder, this broadcast is copyrighted by Indiana SRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. The private use of our audience, use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written consent of the IHSAA is prohibited. Thanks, Keith.
Well, I'm getting you back. I owe you like
Okay.
4 or 5. I heard the broadcast on the way in.
Kimmerly to the plate now as he swings and takes strike one.
First, I got a complaint because the headset is too big for my head.
Well, that was Jeff. Kimberly's hitting .451 on the season. So he is definitely doing it at the plate as well. 14 RBIs in the year.
Pretty night for the ballpark.
It is. It's a beautiful night here in Indianapolis. When the weather cooperates, it can be beautiful around
The
here.
weather's changing over the weekend.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes.
Well, I put Kokomo in my weather app, so what do you got now?
Just a slight chance, possibly, on Friday
Where at?
in Transylvania.
Ah, okay. 2-2 the count. Let's see what we got here for.
Got it.
Oh, did you see the one we had hit the glass right in front of us?
No.
Yeah, literally it hit like right here. Kokomo, let's see what we got. Thursday, sunny and 80. Friday, 54% chance of rain, 74. Saturday, cloudy, 77. Sunday, 61% chance of rain and 72 degrees.
Yeah, it's not going to rain this weekend. We're going to get them in.
Yes.
20 games for you.
Good at bat by Kimberly. Works a walk. And that's a leadoff runner for the Warriors. That'll bring up Jamison Laughlin.
Now, do you be aggressive here? Do you?
Oh,
we got a pinch runner. Just sure do.
yeah, you pitcher, you get the courtesy runner, which would be number 17, Cruz. Cameron Cruz, I believe.
It's not Tom.
No, it's
Okay.
CRUZ.
Got it.
So Laughlin now. Didn't look like he was.
Boy,
gonna
he had a
bump.
lead. Yeah. My goodness, this lead was crazy.
So Ayers has to be aware now. Outside 2-0.
Sean, do you see how far he's off base?
He gets a decent lead, and then once he goes into the windup, he gets a secondary lead that's pretty good. Trying to stay out of the double play, obviously. By the way, we're talking about the HCAC, the Heartland Conference tournaments, as that's popped back out of play. Both the men's and women's on this weekend on HCAC.tv. Women's tournament, softball tournament coming to you from Transylvania University in Lexington. Both start at 10 a.m.
On Thursday.
Men's coming from Kokomo.
Troy
Municipal Stadium,
Derigowski,
yeah.
Sean Crawl, Jeff Scott on that team,
Well, it's a good team.
Keith Myers, John Lester,
Johnny.
and Keith Hardman and Lee Cook on
very
my
well.
team.
Fouled off back. Nice at bat here by Laughlin.
I get to be the
Pitches up.
executive producer, and I get to work a couple games.
Well, you should be able to.
Chuck Levine being my main producer. Thursday night, we'll be playing cards.
who's with me in Kokomo?
Some guy named Jerry Keans or
the Wizard. I get the Wizard, huh?
Is that right?
Yes.
Keans? Is that his name? Collins. Jerry Collins. I hear he's the CEO. He killed my mic.
Yeah, that's what he can do.
Yeah.
Back-to-back walks.
Something brewing.
Ty Gillespie coming to the plate now, the junior shortstop. 2:45 on the year.
If I know Jay Jones, he's probably watching this, doing some computer work. The commissioner.
There we go. Jay will be down in Transylvania with you. Stacy Ledoux, the assistant commissioner, will be up in Kokomo with us, and just such a good time.
Yep.
I mean, great schools, great people, great stadiums, and swing and strike. Keep elevated that fastball. It's hard to catch up to. So join us. HCAC.TV. We're right here, City Championship. 2 runners on, nobody out. Top of the second, 1-0 Cathedral. Fake the bunt.
Everyone was moving there defensively for Cathedral. That's pretty nice. They had that covered.
They did. Gargett came behind Cruz in second. Steiner almost pulled the trigger. But 1-1 here. There's the bunt down the first base line. Muffed it. Can Ayers get him at first? Oh, Ayers still gets him. Wow. It does move the runners over, however. Muffed by Bennett, but picked up by Ayers and gets him at first. 1-4 on the putout.
Look at this. Right, missed this, but watch this throw. Oh, that's a good call.
It is.
That's a great call.
That was a bullet. So you got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, and Jack Anderson at the plate. Base not gets you the lead, but he takes strike 1. Anderson 139
Do you squeeze
on
here?
the season.
It's early.
It is early. If you do, you got to get it down the first baseline. But
he's humming.
ooh, that seemed kind of low, but it is what it is, and quickly it's 0-2. Anderson has his work cut out for him. You just got to, like Coach Scott said, widen your stance, choke up, and fight everything off. He just went straight cheese 3 straight times, Keith. And that will leave it up to Henry Boyce, the freshman. He is hitting .222 on the season. He could huge leap in his RBI total from 4 to 6 with a base knock here. He takes strike 1. His Ayers has kind of gone straight fastball since the sacrifice, Keith.
Setting outside corner.
Got it. Number back to the mound. Gets out of the jam with a couple of knocks back to the pitcher Ayers and a strikeout. That'll do it. No damage done. Still 1-0.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana SRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower. So I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
Back here for the bottom of the second, 8-9-1 for the Irish. Sent 7 men to the plate, but only got 1 run. A little bit of a threat from Covenant, but no dice.
Can I do a shameless plug real quick?
100%.
Indiana SRN is looking for sponsors for our football season. We will do over. Are you ready for this? We're doing 5 football games for 9 consecutive weeks for high school. and we're doing a full HCA schedule for college. If you'd like to help us with that, please email me at coach@IndianaSRN. It will be greatly appreciative.
There you go. Kimberly out for inning number 2, just a little bit outside there.
We will be world travelers everywhere this year.
Tommy Davey, the senior third baseman. I've been a world traveler this year. I got to go to Kenya as that pitch is on the outside corner.
Oh, you did that cricket game over there, huh?
No. I did something a tad more important.
Okay.
It was pretty unbelievable as that ball is a little bit outside. That one is popped out of play, which will even the count at 2.
We got everybody looking up here to see where they're going.
Another one. That one's out of the stadium. Oh, is that your car?
No.
No. Okay. Good. Kimberly's getting those fastballs up in the zone, but somehow Davey seems to at least just get a piece of them. Off-speed pitch. Another comebacker. Nice pick by Kimberly.
You got to set your feet, young man.
You got the out.
Okay.
You're on an incline. It's like, it's
scary, Sean. I've seen so many pitchers throw that thing away.
It's like if you would ask Jerry, like if you've got a wedge but the ball is below your feet, that's a lot tougher shot than if it's on even ground. Even you're swinging the club without anything in your way.
Well, that's a professional golfer you're talking about.
Well, I know it's still a tougher shot.
Yes. Our scoreboard went black.
Uh-oh. I watch a lot of YouTube golf. I know I can watch a good golf game. Griffin Sensabaugh, second baseman, senior, 167 on the year. There's a breaking ball low for ball 1. Swing and strike. He was going for the downs there.
Jerry was a good golfer.
Was?
Well, I don't know.
Does he still play?
I haven't seen him play lately. I noticed he played putt-putt the other day.
Oh.
He's 7 under.
Chopper to short. Gillespie bobbles it, and that will be an error. E6 allows Sensabaugh to get on base. Not only that, Keith flips the lineup over back to the top.
Yeah, puts pressure on your pitcher.
Carson Johnson back up to the dish for at bat number 2, but he did strike out in the first. Flag's got a little bit of movement out there in left center. Wind's kind of kicking up a tad. Not enough to make a huge difference, though. Faked the bunt, but took a strike. Nice pitch there by Kimberly.
Last year there would have been a shift, and if they would have made everybody a step over.
One of the things we talked about in the open, Keith, is this pitch is just outside. Kimberly had 2 walks, if the stats were right, coming into tonight's game. He walked 2 in the first inning.
Well, I think that a little bit of nerves.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
You also got to get used to the strike zone from the umpire. But everybody does. The pitchers do.
Well,
the hitters do.
The mound's different.
Mm-hmm.
The mound's actually a little bit higher.
Yes.
So
backdrop's different for everybody. I can't imagine having to hit with the shadows over you, but the backdrop, the hitter's eye being in full sunlight like it was in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, and that's a stolen base for Sensabaugh. That'll be his 8th on the season. Cathedral likes to run. Freegie's a very aggressive coach.
Always been.
Runner at second now, 1 out for Sensabaugh. Off the end of the bat there, the breaking ball.
I remember when Ed won his state championship, I said, Ed, you went undefeated. You won a state championship. It's time for you to retire. And he just laughed at me. And there are times that you wish,
And that was his first year as head coach.
First year, yep. Had a great team.
A great team. I was filing through the website today looking at all the Cathedral alums that played in college and play in the pros. And it's pretty impressive.
They've had some great coaches. As well as Covenant has in their young career in high school baseball.
Oh, he went around. Yes, he did. And that is a strikeout. So Johnson down twice so far. But here comes your big stick with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. It's a big out here for Kimberly.
Third strikeout for Kimberly.
You want to keep it at 1-0. Outfielders playing deeper for Gargett, as they should. Again, video game numbers for this young man. Ooh, he was sitting on that curveball, just missed it.
Good catch. Wow, did you see that? Carry him off the balcony, and the guy in the red shirt there barehanded it.
We saw one good one up here, too, with the glove, young lady with the glove.
Pretty impressive.
Kimberly trying to keep the runner close at second, and Gargett takes timeout. Smart move by him. Sensabaugh getting a decent lead at second. A great camera angle of that where you can see that along with the pitch. There's a curveball way out in front. Hit it a long ways, but as they'd like to say, foul. Let me ask you this, Keith. Why is it called the foul pole when it's a fair ball if it hits it?
You want the real reason, or you want me to make up something for you?
If you know the real reason, I'd love to hear it.
I think it when they had the pole up there was crows at a baseball game, and they said, hit those fouls. I don't know. I'm just making one up.
Okay.
I tell you who would know.
Who?
Gossel. Gossel, text me the answer, please. I'll give you
anything. Even if you just say yes, it's a better answer than what Keith gave.
I'll give you complete credit for it.
Gargett fighting off some good pitches by Kimberly. Big out here. And the at-bat continues. I love at-bats like this.
I like the new netting that goes all the way down. I mean,
man.
You cannot be hurt here anymore.
I'm telling you, like I was saying, a couple of games, an MLB games, there were some balls that just smoked to hit the net, not into the stands. Do we have an answer? Gargett fouls another one off.
Well, it says, in the game of baseball, why do they call them foul line and a foul pole? It is when the ball hits them, it's considered fair. That's why it's considered a foul. I don't know.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense to me either. I like my makeup version.
Maybe we should ask Siri. She'd know.
I think that was Siri that just gave me that.
Oh, okay.
Hit him.
Dead ball. Runner has to go back. Well, I guess no harm done there, really. Gargett can't hurt you. First and second for Steiner, who walked in the first. Again, Steiner's one of those guys, it seems like he's been here forever because he's been starting since he was a freshman. He's still only a junior. All right, 2 outs. Now you got 2 runners on. Again, another stressful inning for Kimberly. Pitches are adding up. Oh, the throw.
Unless he did not make the tag.
Yeah, the throw was in the dirt, so that's a close one. When the throw beats you, a lot of people.
Oh, he never made the tag.
Oh, another one. And the coaches in Covenant are none too happy about it. Twice they had him. There's a white-haired guy over here in glasses. They need to settle him down. Nice curveball for a strike.
We need to get him more oxygen. Oh, Sean.
That one looked good. Whew.
Now you hear people just go, got him. Not even close. That's, oh.
Was that the second one or the last one? They're both really close. What a nice breaking ball by Kimmerly.
Good camber angles today. Good job, guys. Good job.
0-2 the count. One more strike and you're out of this. Breaking ball, flared out to the right side. That'll get out of play.
I don't want to bias, but I tell you what, our crew.
Oh, fantastic.
They are. They get better and better. Maybe I need to retire from broadcasting just to watch them. Because it's fun to hang out.
It is.
They eat a lot, too. Holy smokes, do they eat a lot.
They'll end up looking like us if they keep that up.
Okay.
Well, you know, we're not exactly slim. Oh, tried to get him looking on the curveball. No dice. I mean, big is beautiful, though, right?
I'm trying to get small.
Well, I am, too. They keep trying. Got him swinging. Big out. Steiner goes down swinging. That'll end the inning. No damage done. Still 1-0. The end of 2.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We are back here at beautiful Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field?
My mind is I don't know where I'm at. It's Victory Field. It's close. It rhymes.
Are you sure you're not in Pennsylvania?
No, I'm not. Top of the third. I mean, they're showing O'Neill Cruz on the screen. When mine went to the major leagues.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I got an answer from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
He doesn't know for sure. However, he knows what I said was absolutely false. There you go.
That is
absolute. Oh God, I blew that one.
Uh-oh, how much you have to put in the jar?
I have no idea.
All right, we have Gavin Tyndall, the number 9 hitter, to lead off for Covenant. Check swing, clips his bat. It's saying here the foul pole is considered fair territory because it is a vertical extension of the foul line, which is also considered fair territory. So if it hits the foul line,
it's a fair ball.
So why don't they call it the fair line?
It's the birds. I'm telling you, it's the birds.
It's so bizarre. Foul another one off. But that's just the beauty of baseball, like Coach Scott and I talked about.
Mm-hmm. It was nice to do baseball trivia again yesterday.
It was. You threw me off though with the breaking up the no hitters. I'd never heard that one before.
Yeah, I dig deep for that one.
You did. The Google machine worked out well for you, didn't it? 2-2 the count. Oh wow! I got the outside corner down looking, and that'll be the first out of the inning. I'm back to the top of the order, and Nolan Moore, he flew out to left field to lead off the ball game. Nice pitch there by Ayers.
He's opened that up a little bit, hasn't he? Umpire has opened that strike zone up a little bit. It appears.
But if I'm a pitcher, I love it. If I'm a hitter, I hate it. It's like, no, start off with it. One hops, and Jones gets a base knock. He pulled 2 pitches off of Ayers. And that will be the first hit of the ball game. You can cancel the post-game show.
Cancel the no.
Boy, did you see how Drew Smiley lost his perfect game for the Cubs?
No, I did not.
7 perfect innings. He's in the 8th. Guy hits a little nubber down the third base line. Goes about 20 feet down the line. He pops off the mound, and the catcher both go for it. He goes to pick it up. The catcher tries to get out of his way, but turns.
Knocks him down.
Ends up landing on top of him. The guy gets a base hit, and there goes the perfect game. In the 8th. 2-0 the count now on Nolan Jones. He grounded out to short. Lots of foul balls back towards us. Lots of kids up here by us in game number 1 looking for some foul balls. Billy Baroo.
Yeah.
2-1 the count. Good breaking ball. For a called strike. There's some down here. Some more down here. And count even at 2. 1 out, runner on first. Throw over. You know, it's the benefit of a left-handed first baseman. Is easier to tag. A little hit and run. Fouled off, so back to first goes Mr. Moore.
Bill's playing security guard.
I think the security guard came out in him right there. I like the thought of the hit and run.
Yeah, time to do it. Man, the new lights just look at the brightness.
It's so much clearer.
Oh, doggy.
I thought that almost hit him. I'm sure their electricity bill probably is going to go down too, right?
Yeah.
Which will help them pay for the new lights.
Yeah.
Good old LEDs, LEDs. Lots of moves over to first. Can't do that in the majors anymore.
3 of them, right?
You get 2.
You get 2.
Third one, he gets the base. Captain Old School back here.
I'm telling you. That's why, first of all, I love working with him.
Yes.
Because he's so brutally honest, but he hates the new rules. Hates the shot clock.
You know, I like that the games are faster, making guys, all this preening with your batting gloves and stuff, it's kind of annoying. Ground ball to third, to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. I think that ball went in the old dugout, so that'll get Jones to second.
Nope. Yes.
That'll be 6-4 on the fielder's choice to get Moore out for the second out, and Jones runs to second. I like that we see Coach is wondering about the slide if it didn't cause the bad throw. And what are we doing here now? We got a little powwow umpire.
You guys want lights? Yes?
Yes, please.
And so they're checking on that. I just never liked it when people booed when pitchers would throw to first. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's strategy. I'm assuming that's what they're discussing, the slide at second.
Yeah, but it should be over this quick. It should be. There's the look at the Blues. He's going to back and tell Coach.
Play on. That'll bring up Nardi.
Now, when I umpired, and this is no lie, when I umpired and we had something like that, I would just go back and say, you know what? We decided it's okay. We're going to keep on playing. Would you like to stay and watch? And coaches would just smile, laugh, and say, yeah.
Because if you want, I mean, you can
go to the parking lot.
Yeah. Nardi flew out deep to center field in the first. Got a runner at second, or as we like to say, a duck on the pond.
I can see second base, number 2.
Ooh, he was looking to go downtown there. Trying to hit it to the government building.
No, that's way.
I know.
That's it. 3 blocks down the road.
Yeah.
Come on, John.
I'm not saying he could do it, but he was trying to. Mickey Mantle could. Back pick. Oh, nice move.
He's there. Wow.
What a great move by Jones. Once the throw came down, Jones just took off for third.
Okay, now you're behind though. You gotta stay awake, stay alive here.
And Nardi has to block, or excuse me, Steiner has to block any balls behind in the dirt to ensure he doesn't score on a pass ball.
Look at that speed, nice speed. Look at that, no mitten.
That was very Javi Baez-esque right there. Oh, and 2 the count still. Ripped up the middle. Oh, and it gets through. Tie ball game. Nardi with the RBI single. We are tied at 1. Boy, that was a little bit of a humpback liner there, but it got through. And we're tied at 1. Nardi fought it off. Going to bring up Kimmerly, and he can help himself out here. All right. What's Kimmerly got is Nardi throws back. Nardi has 8 stolen bases on the season.
We have opened a can of worms. Don Nestor has chimed in about the foul pole.
Oh, all right. That means people are listening.
Don, I hope you're feeling better. We'll recap that here in just a second. I need to get approval by Jerry to say that on the air.
If you have to ask. 1-0 the count.
Don Nestor, a long-time official umpire.
Yes.
He did many of these games out here. Good friend.
Kimberly's got a pretty big gap there in left center field. If he puts one there, Nardi will score. Breaking ball. Ball 2. You all right? Do I need to give you you to stay awake?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. We turned the lights on for you.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, that's out into center field.
Oh, he missed it. He misjudged the ball.
Oh, but Carnahan picked up Johnson for the flyout. But run scores, and at the end of 2.5, we're tied at 1.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
And we still have no answer to our fair. I think it's one of those unanswerable questions in life that, we won't find out till we get to heaven.
And okay, but here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people disagree with my philosophy, so I'm wrong.
That is true.
I've been. Oh, wow.
Well, I tell you what.
Okay.
One of the great marketing schemes as a marketing teacher is Houston. Chick-fil-A sponsors the pole, and they call it the FOWL pole, foul pole.
There we go.
So they win a free chicken sandwich if somebody hits the foul pole.
I like it.
How about that, huh?
I like it a lot.
That's brilliant.
It's beautiful.
All right, 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Cathedral. That's Bennett, Mazer, and Ayers. And we are tied at 1 going to the bottom of the third. Both pitchers have pitched out of some jams so far, Keith.
Mm-hmm. First base umpire is not on the field until just now.
There we go. Kimberly off-speed pitch, fouled off to the right side by Bennett. And I got to say, I love the fact that he wears number 42. Pretty good idea why, and I just love it. By the way, again, I'll say it again, great uniform matchup. Covenant's uniforms are
we did Jackie Robinson Day at Heritage Christian this year.
Oh, nice.
Every kid wore 42.
That's amazing. Whoa. A little bit high and outside. The one thing when I went to New York last summer that I am sad I didn't do was to go see where the Polo Grounds and Ebbets Field were at. I wish I would have done that.
Mm-hmm.
But very and Andy, I'm sorry, you're not going to like me hearing me say this. Very underwhelmed by Yankee Stadium.
Oh, wow.
I know. I didn't go see the monuments, but everything else was just kind of corporate.
You are crazy.
It really was. 3-1 the count. Got to throw a strike here. Right to third base. Nice pick by Laughlin. Throw over to first base, and the pick by Anderson. That'll make it 5-3 for the putout.
If you're scoring at home.
That'll bring up Patrick Mazer.
He's got some speed.
He gets down the line pretty good for a big guy. Mazer was hit by a pitch in the first. Stranded there. He's a junior.
You know, this time of year, you only have, maybe 5 games left before the tournament? Because the draw was
That's a great question.
last week.
Let me pull up Max
or
Preps
2
here.
weeks ago.
I was coming right at you, Keith. Did you get scared there for a second?
No, I'm fine.
You peed yourself a little bit, didn't
No.
you? No?
Can we say that on the air?
It's a PG.
Oh, well, that's PG.
Okay.
Kids, right? No, I got knocked off. We both got knocked off.
We're 1 for 1 tonight.
We are. Okay, let's see.
I think they only have 5 games left.
The Covenant has a strikeout there by Mazer. Covenant after tonight has Chittard on Thursday, then 2 with Monrovia, 1 with Lutheran, 1 with the Indy Kings, 1 with Perry Meridian, a neutral tournament one, and then May 29th, University. So they have 7 left.
Okay.
So Ayers hitting now. Some chicanery going on out there. Good thing we're inside. We're hermetically sealed inside this booth. It's a good thing as it's 1-1 now on Ayers. Great breaking ball by Kimmerly. 1-2. Two outs, nobody on here. Bottom of the third. Stays alive. You liked that album, didn't you? Staying Alive.
Mm-hmm. I like that whole entire movie.
Yeah. Never seen it. I did see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, though.
How was that?
It was incredible.
Oh.
Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kimmerly. We're still tied at 1 at the end of 3. line all day.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts.
Top of the fourth here at beautiful Victory Field. It is a gorgeous night downtown Indianapolis. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sean Kroll along with the coach, Keith Myers. City championship on the line, tied at 1 after 3. If you missed it earlier, the county championship, Perry Meridian defeated Speedway in a great ball game 5-4 to win the Marion County Championship. Got another trophy to hand out here. And we'll go to it with Jamison Laughlin leading off the inning for Covenant.
How many city tournaments have you done?
Whew.
This number 7 or 8?
It's been quite a few, yeah. Ball 1. I'm trying to think if I've done more city tournaments or state tournaments. 2-0.
Very thankful for people be able to put that on for us.
Yes, 100%.
Or put that on for them.
That's ripped, but Johnson camping under it. It just kind of dies out there in no man's land. F8 in your scorebooks.
Now, again, let's talk about the old lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It would not be this bright.
Correct.
He would have had maybe a little bit more difficult because once they're up in the lights like that, it's hard to catch that ball.
Yes. It is easier to see, though, outside corner for a strike with the night sky as opposed to the dusk sky like they had in the first, because you can kind of lose it. And I think that's one thing, too, is fouled all out of play, especially at Wrigley Field since they cannot put light stanchions in the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
With the LEDs being brighter, the outfield is much brighter than it has been before. You can see in the corners a lot better, which just makes for
good baseball,
all-around better experience.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm a day baseball game guy at Wrigley, so. A 55-foot curveball there.
That's how mine was right there.
One and 2 to count. That's out into right field. Carnahan camping under it. He is there for the out. Are we going to get a fly out to the left fielder now? Get all 3 in play as Jack Anderson comes to the plate. Look at Coach Stevenson being a bat boy. Or maybe that's not Coach Stevenson. He's at third.
Yeah.
Anywho. Held up. Pitch is a bit high for ball 1. How many days of school do you have left?
11.
Ground ball to third. Nice pick by Davey. Over to first. That's 3 up, 3 down. Super quick. Still tied at 1 going to bottom of 4.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
once again back at beautiful Victory Field. They are promoting their Memorial Day game, 6:05.
American Legion.
Kind of a big weekend in Indianapolis. I think there's
a small race out on the west side of Indianapolis.
Yeah, dirt track, isn't it?
No, they paved it this year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, put a little bit of brick. They got a yard of bricks out there. Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
How many times have you been?
To the 500?
Yes.
9, maybe 10.
Okay.
Did a morning show out there 2 years in a row. You came and helped me doing the afternoon show.
I did. Strike one to Xander Carnahan. A little bit low. Carnahan flied out to right field, excuse me, in the first when they sent 7 men to the plate, but only got 1 run. A little bit low and outside. 2-1.
Indianapolis Indians are up in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Oh, that's ripped into center field. Nardi going back and makes the catch.
He went in and in. That's incredible.
You take one step in, boy, you can be toast, but luckily his speed, because that was an absolute smoked baseball. I'll bring up Tommy Davey. He hit one back to.
This is a baseball name right here. Tommy Davey.
Tommy Davey?
That's a baseball name.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. Jamison Laughlin. That's a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bryant.
Reggie Jackson.
Ooh, that's a good one. Mr. November, right?
Mr. October. Boy, I blew that one, didn't I? Big time. I got an email from my buddy about that one.
Oh, that's funny.
So Reggie's Mr. November now, huh?
Well,
now he could be Mr. November because we don't get the World Series done until November.
Well, right, but when he played, it was only in October.
Sean, I know. I made a mistake.
Why is he called Mr. October?
Because he had clutch. He did the clutch. He did all his clutch work.
What's specific, though?
Home runs, catches, tossing people out of the game. Him and Billy Martin.
And base on balls for Davey.
Billy was my best manager. I love Billy. Him and Earl Weaver. I have a 8-minute tape of Earl Weaver getting kicked out of games.
That would be awesome.
Oh, great.
Well, Reggie won 3 in a row with the A's in 72, 73, 74, but he's known as Mr. October because 3 home runs in 3 at-bats on 3 pitches in Game 6 against the Dodgers in 1977 with Howard Cosell. Oh, good old Howard Cosell.
Who was in the booth with him? Was that with Jimmy Palmer?
Might have been Keith Jackson. Sensabaugh at the plate. Faked the squeeze. He did sacrifice bunt in the second. And there was an error. So he reached base, did not score, however. Sacrificing foul. 2 strikes now. Got to wonder if Coach Freaky's going to keep the sacrifice on. I doubt it. Got him on the breaking ball. Nice pitch by Kimmerly. 2 down.
He's pitched well.
He has. But back to the top of the order, Carson Johnson, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
I got 5 strikeouts on the night for the young man.
I got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I missed 2. It's pretty impressive.
Especially in 4 innings. Oh, a great pitch.
You hear that pop up here?
That is a beautiful sound. Kimberly has only given up 2 hits. Ayers has only given up 1. 1, 2, and 1 for Cathedral. 1, 1, and 1 for
How impressive is that?
Yes, very. We said this had a potential to be a well-pitched game as he went around strike 2.
Did he go around?
He's saying unless he called it a strike in the zone.
Okay.
He's got a chance to get Johnson for the 3rd time, which would be unreal. I tried to see if he'd go biting.
Yeah. That thing's about 15 foot out.
He baited the hook, but Carson said, no, sir.
No, sir, I have not get there.
What's he got now? There it is, and it's a little duck snort out into left field. Can't make the play. Gillespie made a great shot for it, but just over the shortstop's head. Now there's 2 on with Gargett coming to the plate.
Okay, there's going to be people calling me. What's a duck snort?
Okay, it's just a little flare. It's a little humpback liner. Just like it's not hit hard, but just enough to get to drop in there.
And who called it a duck snort?
I always heard it from my dad.
Okay. See, that ties in with my foul pole because a duck's a foul.
Wow.
There you go.
Stop. Oh, that's a nice little hit into right center, and that's going to score 1. And it gets by. Oh, no, and now it's going to score another run as the cutoff throw gets away, and Gargett gets all the way to 3rd. That hurts if you're Covenant. He just fought that. He fisted that one out. The English on that. And then the cutoff throw got away. And Gargett gets all the way to 3rd.
Couple 2 outs.
2-out hits. That'll do it. Makes it 3-1. I'm waiting to break out Baltimore chalk, but it hasn't happened yet. Can of corn. You like that one too?
Yeah, I like that one.
Can of corn, yeah.
Especially
I don't know where that one came from.
Especially Stokey Van Camp can't corn.
I'm a Green Giant person. Evens the count as Steiner is up. He's walked and struck out.
I miss Yorktown canned food.
Oh.
Grew up with beans, peas. Got him.
Good pitch.
Oh, that's 2.
1 and 2.
Ken.
The Hawk Harrelson, yeah.
He's
been around forever.
Created a name.
Duck snort, huh?
Yeah. See, that's why our producer's so good. He got it in the ear. You share the information. People think we're smart, but it's really our producer.
Full count now on Steiner.
I mean, we got to confess, we don't do anything. We just show up before the game time. Everything is set up for us.
Really?
Yeah, I don't do anything. I don't,
Stealing home. Oh, my goodness. Gargett was stealing home.
Here's the thing.
Steiner swung.
And here's the thing. The batter didn't know. He's telling the coach, dude, you got to tell me.
Yeah, that could have been
disastrous. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, Steiner's like, what happened there? Did Gargett go on his own? Kimberly's going from the windup. And he walked. And courtesy runner again. Bennett up to the dish now. He has doubled and grounded out. And we're getting a visit to the mound. Kimberly's like almost waiting for him.
Mm-hmm.
He edged him out like, Coach, I'm good.
He's a little upset he's not getting those pitches.
Yes, Coach is This is the time where you make your hay as a coach to be like, settle them down and figure some stuff out. All right, let's not worry about this. We got one guy to get out. There's 2 outs. Let's get the batter. Probably concerned about Steiner. What's going to happen if Steiner takes off for second? What are we going to do?
Well, you
know,
the speed out there is pretty impressive.
Because you can't throw down, because even if you cut it off, Gargant will score. Because he's so fast. Fouled off as Steiner took off, but he'll have to go back.
Somebody missed a sign.
Somebody missed something. In bottom of the 4th, 3-1.
Oh, balk.
Got him. The fake to third, go to first, pickoff. Got Steiner for the 3rd out. Only 2 runs in. 3-1 heading to the 5th.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Welcome to Riverfront. How about that?
That was fantastic.
Yeah, we're at the big Coach Myers, Keith Myers, and Sean Craw.
Yes. W. Myers' favorite announcer.
Well, yeah.
Or have I lost that too?
Time is ticking, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like to invite you out to Victory Field during the Indianapolis Indians homestand starting on Tuesday. They're home for 12 straight days. So
June 1st, bark in the park. Gotta love that.
Bring
like
your
to
dog.
think.
Bring your dog.
Yeah. The Schumachers and allowing both these games to be played here.
Well, the cool thing is I talked with Randy today. He was down, Randy.
Lewandowski?
Yeah, and he was excited that we were here, asked if we needed anything. And I told him sponsorship, but then he walked away from me. But no, the Indians do a great job hosting us, and we loved being here. And Shane Ryder and your staff, thank you so much for what you did today for us. And we'll be back again next year.
Swinging strike from Boyce for strike 1. I got to say, there's one thing I did want to do, but just it didn't work out in terms of time and everything. What I really wanted to do was to find a way to get a hold of Steve McClure's old opens where he scripted it and bring it in and give it to you and go with it as a tribute to our friend Steve McClure. Didn't work out, but I miss talking baseball with my friend.
He did 6 years of this.
He did. I did quite a few with him.
He always had the county game.
Yes.
Because he knew everybody in the county.
That's some heat right there. 0-2, but Sylvia, if you're watching, we
Mm.
love you. Can't wait to see Steve again.
Yep. Good friend.
Yes. Great baseball fan.
He would be the type of guy that we're describing if you're new to Indiana SRN. And right immediately after the game, go down, get his camera, and take pictures of every single kid with the trophy. That's what he would do.
And take pictures of us as we're broadcasting, too.
Yeah, and make fun of us.
And post everything. Love that guy. 2-2 the count. Ooh, fought it off. Nice job by the freshman. Into center field. Is going to hang up enough? It is for Johnson, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Tyndall. He struck out in the third. Or do we have a pinch hitter? I believe we have a pinch hitter. Is that 8? Number 8? Is that who that is?
That's 6, isn't it? No, that's number 8. Yep.
6.
That is Brown. I had the roster at one point. Where did it go? Oh, it's probably over up there. Yes, I know what I did. If Jerry could go under my manila folder there on the shelf, I could get the roster, get the first name. Austin Brown, it looks like. Thank you, sir. Austin Brown is a senior, first base outfielder. Swinging, 2-1 now. That's what I was looking for right there. See, now we got only so much room. Swing and strike, strike 2. Look at that right there. Sheesh.
Nice, isn't it?
Struck it out. Boy, JT Center was a little bit excited. Tried to throw it down. Threw it in the left field.
Sorry, Coach.
A little pumped up there.
Third strikeout of the night for him.
By the way, 27 city championships.
27.
For the Irish. Yes.
Probably the most in the city that hold it, most school that hosts the most.
Yeah, they've done pretty well. And since they had like an 11-year drought from 88 to 99. As more. So they went 99, 2000, 01, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 21. That's a strike. 3 state championships. 2001 and 3A, 2007 and 4A, and 2017. But the crazy thing is, they are 3-6 in state championship games, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
That's hit into left field. Who's going to take it? It is going to be the left fielder, Mazer, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down. Let's head to the bottom of the 5th.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We are back. It is the bottom of the 5th for Cathedral. They have got 4, 5, and 6 coming up. We had some other sports on the network tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, our sister station just finished up as Hamilton Southeastern wins another lacrosse game 14-2. We will be doing that state championship coming in in June. I think it's the first or second week of June. Have an couple of all-star games that we'll be broadcasting as well. And then
HSC's pretty good.
The HSAA
in lacrosse.
Oh yeah,
I know a couple of those players.
They have lost more. They have not lost a lot of Indiana schools, They've lost a lot. They play a tough schedule.
Oh, they do.
They play like Chicago. They play.
Oh, yeah.
They play the La Lumiere premier team. Yeah, La Lumiere's
Yeah.
premier team. You know, Jerry Collins used to play
Culver.
lacrosse back in the day, and Culver
too, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he played against Jim Brown, did he not? I've heard that.
No, not Jim Brown. No.
No. Jerry didn't
It
play
was
against
Brian
Jim Brown?
Piccolo. Brian Piccolo. Yeah.
Okay.
Piccolo and Gale Sayers.
He's from North Carolina.
Who's from North Carolina?
Piccolo is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jerry's from
Indiana.
Originally?
I don't know.
Thought he was from Scotland.
Hey, you know, I took one of those 23andMe tests.
No,
I did.
seriously, with his World Wrestling Championship belt, I thought he was worldwide.
New pitcher on the mound. Got us a lefty, and that ball is hit into right field by Bennett for a base knock. So one pitch, and he gets on. Who do we have out there on the mound? Can we get a close-up of that number? All right. We'll get it.
11. Looks like.
Is that Nardi? I thought Nardi was a right-hander. A pitcher? Why does Bennett get a pitcher?
Real quick. 2. Number 11. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that is Nardi. I'll be dadgum. I didn't know he was a left-handed thrower. My bad. Mazer at the plate. Nobody out. Runner on first. Tried to sacrifice.
It's sacrifice to a base hit.
Mazer hit by a pitch in the first. Struck out in the third. Now that move is close to a balk. That's got to be so hard as a first base umpire with the lefty when they have moves like that. High and tight.
Especially as fast as that is.
Yes. Yeah, you'll be surprised to know I'm mostly German and Irish and English.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
you know. With my...
they called a balk. That's a good call.
All right.
Covenant fans are going a little crazy down there.
You know, I suntan so well. Yes. What? Let's take a look at this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, doesn't get the call there either. This is going to get the Covenant crowd more riled up. 2-1 the count. Didn't take much time. That's ripped into left field. They're going to try and send the runner.
Got him.
And they got him. What a throw by Moore. Threw him out at the plate. That'll go 7-2 for the out. Great block behind the dish, too, by Nolan Jones, but an absolute seed by Nolan Moore in left field. And that was the pitch runner. That was a heck of a throw.
That's a fast runner.
It had a nice little kind of fade to it, like off the tee. A nice little fade back into the play.
I guarantee you, Mr. Coach Fuji,
Frigi? Not
thought,
Mr. Fuji.
Thought he had that beat.
Oh, I bet you he thought he did too. But again, it's one of those things where obviously we know Coach Frigi's aggressive.
Yep.
But second, you make them make a play. You tip your cap to Nolan Jones. You made the play. But if it's not a great throw, he scores.
Yep.
And you get that run. So, and that was the first out, so you can't
fault that either.
Can't be too bad. Yeah, and you got a runner at second with one out. David Ayers at the plate. It's 0-2. See if Ayers heads back to the mound there for the 6 as the runner takes off for third. Oh, no, threw it from his knees, but luckily wasn't as much on it as possible, so Laughlin could get it. But Ayers strikes out in the meantime, so now there's 2 out with Carnahan coming to the dish. Ayers is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, Keith. Do we have a special guest on our broadcast tonight?
I'm trying to get her on the desk.
Strike 1. I thought we were going to have somebody from...
Tied up.
Tied up, gotcha.
Security gone?
We let our security guard go.
Way down the line comes Mazer. His count is even at 1. They already tried to steal a home once, and it almost was tragic.
Yep. Got him.
Got him looking. Gets out of the inning with no damage done. Still a close game, 3-1, heading to the 6th.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana SRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
We are back. Here's that throw at home. That's kind of a wide turn, but what a great block of the plate by Nolan Jones.
You know, can we throw that back one more time? Sean, right here. See this? This is what I did in high school.
You got thrown out at home?
That wide turn,
okay.
I would usually went and got my popcorn to make that.
Is that when you were dragging the field before the game?
Let's move on.
Ayers at the mound for the 6th inning as he faces Nolan Jones. He of the plate blocking in the bottom of the last inning. Right back. Oh, that was close. Jones scored the only run for Covenant. He reached on a fielder's choice. Coming right. Man, we've had more foul balls in this direction. You would not believe it. Oh, what a breaking ball. Caught him looking. That's 1 out. That'll bring up Nardi. He's 1 for 2.
I'm watching this.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I've never seen so many foul balls come this direction.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't listening to the first game, I kid you not, we're in one of the suites at Victory Field, as that's a swinging strike for strike 1. I kid you not, a foul ball hit the glass right in front of us. Like, it would have hit either me or Jeff in the leg. It's the closest I've ever been to a foul ball. And luckily, I didn't reach for it. I would have broke the glass, and it would have been a mess.
Would have been history.
0-2 to Nardi. Got him.
Got it back, thank you.
Back to back.
That'll be Kimmerly now, trying to help himself out a little bit. Pretty good inning for the 6th inning for Ayers. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. As this game is a lot closer than people expected. Keith.
Yeah, getting real late though.
Swing at the first pitch. That is a Texas leaguer right there. That's way up in the air, but down with it is Bennett for the out. 3 up, 3 down Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-1 Cathedral.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We want to thank a few people for helping us out tonight.
Yes, sir.
Sticks doing a great job. Joel Mears and Jake Lang and Carolyn Davis, who produced the first game.
Yes.
That made history for Indiana SRN. And the CEO, my best bud, Jerry Collins, as well. Couldn't do it without him.
Great boss.
Security guard Bill Ludlow. The assistant security guard Jackie Ludlow.
They were on point.
And the queen of Indiana SRN.
The executive producer.
Yeah, Debbie Myers. Whole entire crew. Thank you so much. Yeah, flew in from Tampa.
And man, her arms are tired.
Jeez. Oldest joking. That's as old as Jerry.
Nardi pitching to Tommy Davey. Strike one.
And our listeners and our viewers. We had a lot of people followed up on this tweet, so I forgot my baseball trivia questions.
Oh no. You know what would be great is if you had like a device where you could go out and look up a trivia question on it.
Let me see if I can get the executive producer to do that for me real quick.
One and one that count. I say that to my wife all the time, and she wants to smack me every time I say that.
You can tell it's getting late.
Just a bit outside, 2-1 the count.
5:30 a.m. comes off early, and I did not take my nap today.
Oh.
I know. I had to clean the house. The wife was coming home.
Yeah, 6 o'clock is going to come early for me, too. Oh, no call on that one. 3-1 the count. That would look like a good pitch. You want to get 2 outs before you flip this lineup over if you're Nardi. This is a big pitch. There you go. Runs the count full. As they like to say, the payoff pitch by the senior lefty. Got him. That'll bring up Sensabaugh. He reached on an air and struck out.
Also, Shane Ryder and his group.
Yes.
As well. Anna got here early to let us in. Production team got in, set up. And how about the weatherman who cooperated here?
Unreal. Gorgeous weather.
You almost really need like a sweatshirt maybe tonight, a little bit.
I guess it depends on how you are. That's a swinging strike. Nothing quite like when winter goes to bed and spring arrives. Especially when it's baseball season. 1-2 the count.
I think
Is there shock therapy over there or what?
She's doing some shock therapy on me. Man, that hurt. Okay, here we go. Here's your question.
Oh, here's a trivia question.
All
okay.
right.
1-2 is the count. Yeah.
What were the Pittsburgh Pirates originally called?
What? What were the Pittsburgh Pirates originally called?
Yeah. No, cannot.
You get options.
Okay. Panthers, Pelicans, Ironmen, or Alleghenies.
I'm going to go Alleghenies.
Yep, well, you're right. You looked right at the question.
I didn't.
You did, too.
I believe the Pirates played in the first World Series.
Sean will be at Transylvania this weekend, folks.
Full count here on Sensabaugh. Rips just over the head. And got to cut that off and get it to second. Nice job out there by Moore.
Good question. Was that a duck snort?
No, that was a frozen rope.
Okay, frozen rope. Frozen rope, duck snort.
You know, I didn't think. Who took over for Nardi in center field?
I have no idea.
My bad eyes can't see the number. Carson Johnson, leadoff hitter on. He singled and scored in the fourth. Go ahead, run if you will, as that pitch is in for a strike.
And truth to be told, Sean, you owe somebody some cookies down in the Transylvania area.
Yes, I do. Is that kind of like you still owing me a appetizer from college football playoff?
You know, that's why people love watching and listening to us, because we just reminisce.
Was she showing you another trivia question?
Yes, she was, but another word I cannot pronounce. So.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I got a third-grade education.
Throw over to first. 0-2 count on Johnson.
In all seriousness, folks, we have a great time. That's what it's about. The game. It's what it's all about.
It's about the kids.
Yep.
Oh, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a pretty pitch.
That's three punch-outs for
He got one hit
Johnson
and 3 strikeouts. That's not like Johnson.
This is the big at-bat right here. Because it's Caius Gargett. He's the big dog.
He's going to tee off in this fastball, though.
Two outs, runner on first. You're down 2. Nardi's got to get him out. It looked like he put a little extra mustard on that one. How about a trivia question for you?
Okay. That's the same pitch that he got called a balk on.
Do you know how the 7th-inning stretch started?
Yes.
How?
Yeah. Tom Jones' stretch got tired, and he stood up during the 7th inning. Is that right?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Oh. No. Okay. Oh, how about this? They were all the stretches?
No.
Okay.
Swing and strike.
Okay.
2 on the count.
Help me out.
President William Howard Taft was attending a Washington Senators game, was getting tired in the middle of 7th. He stood up to stretch his legs, and because he was the president, everybody else stood up. And it went from there.
You say that was Taft?
Taft, yes.
Isn't that the president that
He's the
died
big
in
boy.
the bathtub?
He's the big boy, yeah.
He died in the bathtub, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got stuck in the bathtub.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Is that true? Is that really a true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would I lie to you?
No.
Okay.
But I will tell you what, next time we're at Aspen Tree Grill, that will be one of my questions. What was her name? Kara? Who won?
Callie, I think.
Callie. Oh, that's
Ball
speed.
gets away. Man. Yeah, he didn't have to get by very far, and Sensabaugh was down at second. Ooh. Now you got to run in a scoring position with a full count, and he walked him. That'll bring up J.T. Steiner. He has walked twice and struck out once. Got to take the shin guards off. Ground ball to third base, over to second for the force. 5-4. That'll be 3 outs, still 3-1 as we head to the.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer.
We apologize. I guess that was a foul ball. We thought it was the 3rd out. But Steiner's still at the dish with 2 strikes. Bake this out. Both runners are going. And that's a ball. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if that was the second base umpire that called that it hit his foot. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. That's way out to right field, and that is over his head, and that is a big, big play, folks. That's going to plate 2, and Steiner's into 3rd with a triple. And that
busted it wide open.
As I like to say, hammer meet nail. As he gets a courtesy runner, and that ball was smoked.
I mean, that would have been over their home field for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Those are insurance runs that you really needed actually too.
Thought you had the 3rd out. We thought you had the 3rd out. As Bennett is at the dish. It is now 5-1. And Covenant's got to get out of this with no more harm. And they only have 3 outs left with the sticks. 5, 6, and 7 coming to the plate for them in the top of the 7th.
Gave him the green light at 2-0. Got to love that.
But you got that cushion now. Might as well try and turn and burn and get a couple of more. But, give credit to Covenant. Again, a lot of people, all the scuttlebutt, when I went down between games to the concourse, all the scuttlebutt was, this is going to be a 5-inning game.
Yep.
And Covenant really, really played well. I mean, again, you're talking about a couple inches from it being.
Oh! Woohoo! Nardy.
My goodness. A couple inches from this still being a 3-1 game. So now we'll go to the top of the 7th.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
You need some good reflexes, and here is why. Because this is a rocket coming right back at you. Bam. Most of the time, plays like that are defensive in nature. How do I not get hurt quickly?
That baby could hit you in the chest. You're out.
Man.
Wow. Little League. Did you see where Little League is now adding the little chest plate for the pitchers now? They wear their little chest plates from pitching from 46 feet.
That is a great move.
Or at least the Little League games I saw this past weekend, they had those on. Coming it down to their last 3 outs.
And Jamison Laughlin leading off. Looks like Ayers is still on the mound. He did go. Ayers looking for the complete game. As those two insurance runs were large. Fouled back. Stays live.
Covenant Christian will play Chittard in a Circle City game tomorrow night. Man, you bounce back and play again tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a good baseball conference, too. 4 and 5
I do
are the
believe
Warriors.
Guerin Catholic leads that conference.
Yeah, Guerin Catholic is Heritage Christian's a good squad. You got Roncalli's a good squad. I mean, good programs. Pulled down the third base line and by Davey. Big turn for Laughlin, but he'll start off with a single, and that is a good start to the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Ty Gillespie. He's 0 for 2. Let's see what he can do here. There is some action down in the Cathedral bullpen. I forgot my binoculars, which I'm kind of upset about. Need to bring them this weekend. Oh, called the inside strike. Evens the count at 1. Back to first.
He's throwing some heat.
It's going pretty good. Is that number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Man, the screen in my eyes. Ugh, been up too long today. Low. You'd love to get another base runner here and get a couple of guys on. Make them nervous. And that's ball 3, 3-1. You're taking here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I was taking when it was 2-1. They said they're going to walk him.
Either they walked him or the scoreboard was wrong. So 2 men on and nobody out for Jack Anderson.
Well, wait a minute. Coach is now saying, wait a minute. It said 2-1 on the foot. Umpire might have had the wrong indicator. This is the, third trip we've had over this?
Coach Freety's been out to talk to the Blue quite a bit. Keith's got it up here. Just look up here, fellas.
Producer in my ear saying, flip a coin.
Now they're saying it's 3-1. So.
Okay. So which one had the right count?
That is a great.
Because the umpire had the wrong count. Home plate umpire.
So now 3-1. And I wrote it in my book. 3-1 on Gillespie.
I did too. But, Coach caught it. Gotta love that.
He did. Oh, no, he's going to get a strike for taking too much time. No, I'm just kidding. That's in high school. That's not in high school. That's only in the pros.
Well, he's got, you got to get the touche gloves on.
You got body armor.
Had to get my shin guard on. Got to get my knee pad on. And then I got to get my elbow pad on. Other than that, I'm ready.
All right. Let's see if. Swinging strike for strike 2.
I would have had him take.
I would have too. Full count now. I would not send the runner. Ground ball to Gargett. Over to second for 1. Over to first. Safe. So fielder's choice. Actually, it's not, but kind of. Yeah.
The Covenant fans was holding their breath there. Now he takes off the 2 gloves.
Anderson will hit now. Bennett dropped it. So that'll bring up Anderson. He is 0 for 2. Outside. Ayers, no more action down in the bullpen. That's a base hit through the left side. That'll put runners at first and second, and it'll bring up the freshman, Henry Boyce. Who is 0 for 2 as well. And Coach Friege makes a visit to the mound. So you're going to bring in Bennett. Bennett is his closer, according to the statistics.
He's in.
Ayers with a great game. Pitches 6 1/3 innings.
Look at that. You gotta love your teammates.
We'll see who's coming out to the mound here to throw. It is not going to be Bennett. We'll get a good look at who is going to warm up for Jackson Reeves Jr. He'll be in to close this out. We'll be back.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We are back. Again, Jackson Reeves in from the bullpen, takes over for David Ayers. 6 1/3 innings for Ayers. 1 run on just a couple of 4 hits. And 2 men on. 5-1 here with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Last dance here for Covenant Christian and Henry Boyce, the freshman, at the plate. And first pitch strike. Good start for Reeves. I'd like to again thank our sponsors for helping us put on tonight's broadcast. If you'd like to help put more kids on TV, contact Coach at indianasrn.org. Steiner thought about a back pick. Also, again, join us starting Thursday, 10 a.m. You can watch either the Heartland Conference Softball or the Heartland Conference Baseball on HCAC.TV. 20 games total for you this weekend. It's going to be a blast. And if you're close, just come on out, either Kokomo or Lexington, Kentucky. Low and outside, 1-2. Again, Reeves, another pitcher who pitches exclusively from the stretch, is that gets him looking for strike 3, and Covenant's down to their last out. And it's the senior, Gavin Tyndall. Even a big fly here wouldn't get you all the way back. It only puts your run down.
Yep.
But getting on base would flip the lineup over. Just outside for ball 1.
He's throwing heat.
It is the top of the 7th, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we have some people writing in. There we go. Two outs, 1-1 the count. Yep. Coach Freedy probably just said, you know what? Just
throw fastballs.
Just locate, throw some fastballs. Let's get out of here. But Covenant's still fighting. That's why they're called Warriors. Ooh, swing and a miss down to the last strike. 2-2 the count. 2 outs, 2 runners on, 5-1. Here in the 7th of the city championship. 1 already handed out. Perry Meridian won the county championship. Can Cathedral close it out here? Fouled straight back. Tyndall stays alive. Two and two still the count. Reeves. Right back up the middle. Gargette's going to toss it over to second, and that'll do it. 6-4, and Cathedral wins its 28th city championship 5-1. Kudos to Covenant Christian for an outstanding baseball game tonight. But Cathedral is Cathedral, ranked 7th in the state. And they grinded one out today, Keith.
Yep, very good ball game. 2 good ball games. County champion Perry Meridian Falcons and the city champions, of course, the Cathedral Irish. Don't forget to join with us Thursday as we will be at Kokomo or Transylvania. 20 games for you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and enjoy your Mother's Day weekend as well. Looking forward to a great weekend. You have fun up in Kokomo.
You have fun down in Lexington, Kentucky at Transylvania University.
I will. Thanks to Jerry Collins and all the crew tonight as well.
So that will do it. Your county champion is Perry Meridian Falcons. Your city champion is the Cathedral Irish. Congratulations to both squads. For all our crews, producer Jerry Collins, for Keith Myers, I am Sean Kroll. Good evening and God bless.